I said, I want to tell you something. I became a Muslim. And her face looked at me. I mean, it's from hi to what? Why would you do? And she started yelling, I'm not gonna. And she started just making a list of things she was never gonna do. I'm like, calm down. Just be happy for me. I don't care what you do. I learned very shortly that Muslims don't deal in riba, interest. Well, I graduated. I specialized in interest rates. So I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? So I start looking for whatever job I can find. I read a little bit in the halal and haram, and it says, hey, Muslims don't eat pork. A Christian's view is pork was bad. Jesus died. Everything became clean. So you can eat it now. So I go to my wife. I said, hey, I learned something. Muslims don't eat pork. So when you're making dinner or whatever, don't give it to me. She's like, I'm not going to do this. I said, don't worry about you. Do what you want. Just let me be happy. I read a few pages later and it says, Muslim men don't wear gold. I went to her and said, hey, can we change this band to silver? She took off her engagement ring and threw it across the room and said, I'm not gonna. And she gets upset and then she calms down. We ended up getting Islamically married and I went to church and got through the whole wedding. But she was just tolerating me. She really liked me, but she thought what I was doing was weird. After several months, she sees some changes in me and she goes, I want to meet other Muslims. I'm like, oh, I'm not good enough for you, right? We go to the first holiday and this is the first time she's seen Muslim women and children and men, and she enjoyed it. The next time we're going, she goes, would it be okay if I pray with you guys this time? And I'm thinking, you want to be no, I don't want to be a Muslim. But every time you guys all stop and get up and pray, I'm sitting watching. Something inside of me wants me to join. Like, I'd like to be part of that. So I'm like, yeah, you can just join a few more holidays. And I come home one day and she goes, I think I'm ready. Well, ready for what? To be a Muslim. But I'm not going to, she gives me this list of things she's not going to do. She becomes a Muslim. Make a long story short, everything she said she would never do, she now does.